Trey Lipscomb, the third baseman for the Washington Nationals. Trey, congratulations. Now, you didn't seem that surprised, or maybe you were just in shock. But when you found out that you were getting the call to the show, what was going through your head?
Yeah, I mean, I think I was in shock for at least the next 2 days because we had that off day in Cincinnati, and then I traveled that day. And then when I got there, I didn't really all kick in, so I got to the field, saw the family, and then when they said play ball. So, yeah, I was still in shock up until then.
Now you're thinking, okay, I might get a room on the road by myself, but it was a whole other level when you get to do it at the big league level. How important was that moment for you, just knowing that all of the hard work had finally paid off?
Yeah, no, it's cool, but yeah, like you said, I thought I was gonna get my own hotel room, and I was pretty excited because there were some vets in the locker room, and they were like, "Oh, he's got to give it up," but really, I was going to the show, so I was excited. But yeah, all the hard work and the dedication, and what I was really excited for is just my family to be there and get the opportunity to see me.
Yeah, and how many people were there? I would imagine that it was a scramble to get everybody to Cincinnati, and also, of course, probably had a lot of ticket requests. What was that process like?
Yeah, it was kind of just like a drop everything and go for my family and friends. But yeah, I had around, I want to say like 20, 25 people that were there between like my family, my mom, my dad, and then my high school coach, and a lot of people were there.
That's awesome. Congratulations on that. You make the debut on Saturday. You get a single there against Hunter Green in your first career at bat, and then you steal second base. And you said, Trey, that you felt really comfortable in the box. You kind of went through those breathing exercises. Tell me more about that. Is that something you do every time you step in the box? Tell me more about that process.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess it really all started when I was at Tennessee, I would get into the box and then everything would just be rushed. So then when my junior year, I got into the box and I was like, all right, it's my show. So I would get in there, do my thing, and it would just, ever since then, it's just been like a kind of in slow motion for me. So I think that's why I feel so comfortable in the box.
How did it start when you were a volunteer? Did somebody say, hey, let's try to slow this game down for you? How did the breathing exercises come to fruition?
Well, I think during that COVID year, my sophomore year, we would have team yoga. And I think that really helped me out and a bunch of my teammates. Coach Vitello organized it, and we would go in the batting cages and just work on, I mean, not being able to get more mobility, but also working on the breathing exercise. And I think it helped me not like on the field too.
All right, so you weren't picked out of high school, you weren't picked out after your junior year, but you had a big senior season at the University of Tennessee. What do you think changed for you in that final year in college that was able to catapult you to the next level?
I think it was just going up there and realizing that it was my show. A lot of people come and watch you, and you're there to perform for them. So I think it was one of those things, but at the end of the day, you prepare during the week, and then on the weekends you go out there and you have fun. And I think whether it's success or failure, you learn. And I think that's one of the biggest things that's helped me so far in my career.
Tennessee is a great school. Obviously, it's known for its academics, but it's also known for its sports programs, football and basketball, of course, and baseball. And I want to ask you a little bit about your major, journalism and electronic media. Are you coming for our jobs, Trey? Is that what you're trying to do here?
No, but hey, I think it does help me a little bit during these interviews because I was on the other side, and I know how some of the things happen and the questions to ask. So I'm always prepared in that aspect of it.
I love it. You should give some media training to teammates sometimes if they need it. Now, the men's basketball team reached the Elite Eight. How much were you paying attention to what the Vols were doing in the tournament?
Yeah, so I want to say that's Friday when I got to Cincinnati. I was able to watch them when they played. I think it was a trip to the Final Four. And I fell asleep at halftime, but I woke up and I saw that they won. And then on Sunday, they had an early game. We had an early game too, and they played Purdue. So I didn't really get to watch, but I saw that they lost. But that university is special, and it'll always be something special to me. And it's really cool to see all the athletic departments have success.
All right, Robert Griffin III. I know you have a special relationship with him. Tell me a little bit more about that. How did you guys connect?
Yeah, so my stepmom is Estonian, and RG3's wife is Estonian too. And my stepmom got me in a connection with RG3, and ever since then he's been a huge support to me. Whether it's on Twitter or helping me with things I need off the field, it's really someone nice to have in your circle.
Yeah, so you get texts to the effect of "job's not done, we still want more." How does that help you? How does that motivate you?
Yeah, I mean, because you see all the success that he had in his career, and I think that like it shows you that nobody's too big for anything. And he really helped me out with that aspect of it. As going into my junior year to senior year, I didn't really have anything like look forward to. But he was like, hey, you're gonna go in there and you're gonna shine. You're a star. And I think that really helped me out a lot.
One of the things that you definitely shine at, Trey, is your defense. And I know that you were able to win that minor league Gold Glove award from Rawlings. And you say that, defense doesn't slump, right? That's one of the mantras that you take into the game. And what I love about that is it translated to the big league level when you were able to, record the final out on a play on that grounder from Tyler Stevenson. Tell me a bit more about how you mentally prepared defensively and why that's so important for you.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess coming into pro ball, one of the knocks was my defense. So as soon as I got drafted and I got down to West Palm Beach, Florida, I was like, hey, I want to get better at defense. And there was a lot of people down there that was willing to help me get better at defense. So every day, just go about that and get my work in, prepare the right way, and then, like I said earlier, go out on the field and just have fun with it, and then want the ball, because if you don't want the ball will find you.
That is definitely true. I hear a lot of guys say that once the game starts and you're in between the white lines, it's the same game that you've always played. But there's a reason that there's only 780 guys on an opening day roster to start a season. This game is not easy. In the small sample size, Trey, that you've had in the show so far, what has been the biggest adjustment that you have had to make quickly?
I guess I would say obviously preparing the same way, but also just getting out there and playing my game. I feel like in college you play like 3-4 games a week, but in pro ball you're playing 6 games a week. So just preparing yourself, because sometimes you might see the same pitcher twice during a week, and just knowing what they're trying to go at you with, and then preparing from that.
All right, your first career home run, you hit it on Sunday. Take me through the feeling of rounding those bases.
Yeah, well, when I hit it, I thought I got it pretty good. We took BP in Cincinnati when I first got there, and the ball was flying. So I thought I got it pretty good, especially in that right center gap. And then I saw Benson going up to the wall about to catch it, and I was like, oh, you got to be kidding me. And then Paul, the first base coach, is like, hey, get on two. And as I'm running, he comes down with it. Sometimes you see like the outfielders come down and like, oh, I don't have it, and they try to deke you. But then when I got to second base and I saw him with his glove out and I didn't see the ball, I was like, let's go. And then I'm rounding second base and third base, and it was just really cool that I was able to feel that moment.
Did you get the silent treatment in the dugout?
No, I didn't get the silent treatment. I got a lot of hugs. CJ was the first hug, and then I got down, and Davey gave me a high five, and then when I got to the end, Garcia, he gave me a hug too. So it was pretty special. But yeah, I see it now, and everyone hitting their first home runs getting the silent treatment, which I've definitely had that to happen to me before, but it didn't happen this time.
All right, Trey Lipscomb, you are a big leaguer. Congratulations on getting the call up. A nice start to your season. We appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah, thanks for having me.